All right.
So this is the picture.
Okay, that's the picture they're using right there. Hold on. Hold on, show it again. All right, that's the picture they're using. Okay.
The greatest picture ever.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
3, 2, 1.
Why is
I can draw this face, I promise.
why is yours so good?
It's
The
just
body
look at
is-
the face though. Look at my whole thing.
It's like an anime.
I look like I had some kind of a procedure done on my head, and they just like.
You look like Big Brother. They should hang that up instead of Big Brother.
I like yours, Maggie.
It
That
actually resembles Mr. Davis.
It's a good face.
that like
a good body.
that's like a wispy mustache.
Yeah, you got like some weird.
And the yours, and then yours looks like I'm one of those dating videos, like looking for a hot date. Hey, ladies.
If you could go to one,
You work out with
7 or
one
8
arm. Yeah, you only work out with your left arm. It's left arm day.
Nice. So we are at Bernheim again. This is the third visit to the forest. There's Ashton, and there's Caitlin behind me. Yeah. And we're gonna go over to the edible garden for this guy, because he's doing his work over there, and I'm gonna be out with the with phenology group today. So we're gonna go out to Rock Run Trail, and we're gonna see what it is that they do on a daily basis. Of their group, there they are. Well, there they are. There are all of them. Olivia is our invalid today. She's on crutches.
your phone's about to fall.
It was not.
Oddly enough, she said she wanted to do this.
I
So
did not say that.
good for her. All right. So anyway, we're headed out there. So we're gonna drop Ashton off at Edible Garden and then head to Rock Run. So as we're heading over to the Edible Garden, we've got Ashton here, and he learned a very valuable lesson this morning when he came to me and asked me where he was supposed to go and what he was supposed to do. And I asked him why he was not sure what he was supposed to do. And he told me that it was because his other two group members who are familiar with the project, because they're sophomores, are missing today. So it was a good teachable moment, because it's good to teach the students to make sure that everyone knows what they're supposed to do when they come out, and that they're supposed to share their contact information. So if for whatever reason one of them is absent, they can always help them out. And you didn't see it, but Caitlin just tripped, and it was really funny.
Oh no.
Hey guys.
Walk the side.
Now Grace, you should be used to this. I did this all over Europe.
I'm not used to it.
Well, you better get used to it, because I'm going to be doing it all year.
Great.
Yeah. So our invalid. Have you ever been disabled before?
No. Well,
You should keep using your crutches. You're cheating.
well, I'm cheating to begin with. I feel like it's kind of disrespectful to those that are.
That's right. It is disrespectful. We're gonna make sure that this girl does it honest. Yeah, thanks.
I think we
Appreciate
should
that.
all get a tape.
So I just ran into the B group, and I was sort of seeing what they were up to. They were heading out to the hives for the day, so I got a picture of them before they left. And now I am rejoining our phenology crew as they head out to Rock Run Trail. So today, the focus for this group, as well as for all the other groups, are really to acquire the data that they have, to make sure that they have a place to put the data, like spreadsheets and things, and to make sure they begin their background research. So that's going to be the focus or foci of the day, and it's going to be a pretty day, but it's going to be a hot one. We have a kind of an Indian summer going on here, and it's supposed to be up into the 90s today in September. Ugh. So fall, please come soon. And fortunately for us, we're out here in the morning when it's not so bad. So I'm glad for that at least. But yeah, it's gonna be a scorcher today. So let's get this done. We are right now at a pond, or not a pond, a puddle, and they're trying to acquire some,
Class pets.
yeah.
Look.
So really important stuff going on here.
We got at least 10 fishies.
Casey Blair is our like resident fish catcher. So anyway, but I'm going to be moving here in a little bit with our microphenology group, and we're going to go out to Bent Twig Trail, and they're going to be taking some pictures of the trails out there. So one of our invalids for the day is Poe Burgo, with Braden Humer behind him. Hello, Braden. And Poe, you have a surgical boot, and how's your experience so far?
It's not that bad. It's just irritating my calf or shin. And
Yeah.
It's really awkwardly sitting in the background.
But it doesn't really bother me that much. I can still move around as
Yeah.
such.
Yeah.
But I might be forcing it. So
Yeah. Are you a little slower than you normally are?
no.
Oh. Okay. Well, good to know.
He's
Yep.
always sorry.
Maybe we'll just put you in a boot every week.
If they die,
Abby's
no.
also
Die.
in
Get
the phenology group.
Yeah, please no.
And she was
Any of
asking me
them
earlier
die,
today. She said,
you
"Hey,
guys
Mr. Davidson, would you do an interview with me?" And I said, "Yeah,
I did
sure, with me
not
if you want."
ask you that.
No?
No.
So this is your first year, though,
Yeah.
here. So what do you think so far?
Like about the project in general, or?
Well, just, yeah, about Project Bernheim.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been down Rock Run multiple times on my own. Like, that's something my friends and I usually do if we're down here.
Yeah.
Is we go down Rock Run, but we usually don't have all the spiders.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Those
a little
aren't
bit
usually
different.
here.
Yeah, that's a little different, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll change come, like, I don't know, winter, when
Yeah.
everything's dead. So you have that to look forward to,
Yeah,
right?
like we have
He looks like
the
he's
creek
gonna
ones. Like there's not as many in the creek, but we have 2 in the creek. So we have
quit.
3 trees outside the
Yeah.
trail, 4 on the trail, and then 2 in the creek, and
So-
then the 1 here.
Okay, so you have 10 specimens overall.
Yes, 10 total.
Good deal.
None of them.
Yeah, so the creek doesn't have as many spiders, luckily. But
Good deal.
Smell this. It smells like fish.
Yeah,
well, obviously there's fish in it.
go figure. It smells like fish.
You want to smell it?
Because there's fish.
Smell it, audience. What do you think?
smell it?
Yeah,
Yes.
because there's fish.
Yeah, right?
You guys can record me.
Wow, we're scientists
that?
around here. So our third visit to Bernheim is complete, and we were able to do a few things that were important to our projects. One, we were able to acquire more data, which was important. 2, we're starting to put that data into a spreadsheet or tables to be able to keep track of it all, so that when we start to analyze that data, we have the raw data to look at.
We're doing still a little bit of troubleshooting on some people's sensors and things, but I think we'll get that worked out by the next time we go out. And we're also making sure that people have one another's contact information so that if one of them is absent, then they know who to contact or they get a hold of. So all in all, I thought it was a good, productive day. We also were able to do a little bit more work on our GE projects while we were out at Bernheim, which I thought was important because I think these students need to be able to get a sense of the space and a sense of where their different products are going to be used by people with mobility issues. So we took about a half an hour to just walk around in the different parts of Bernheim, and I told students to just come up with different ideas or think about different restrictions that may be in the design of things around Bernheim that we might want to consider when trying to make things more inclusive for people who have mobility issues. So I hope that was instructive. I'll be following up with the students on that this week, and I think that it was overall helpful to our overall project, but again, only time will tell. Either way, the ability for our students to get out, do their work for Bernheim, and then also get some things done for GE, I think made it, on the whole, a really productive day. And I'm thankful for that. We'll continue our work, and we'll continue to focus on making sure that we're producing quality data, but also hopefully generating ideas for our GE projects also. So with that, we will call day 3 or trip 3 to Bernheim a wrap. The next time we go out, we'll be taking some 8th grade students from Hebron Middle School at our Discovery School out with us, and that should be fun too. A whole new adventure for us. Oh, also, in case you haven't checked it or seen it already, our superintendent, Mr. Jesse Bacon, has begun a new project called the BCPSB, and he's featured us in his 2nd episode where he talks about the work that we're doing with GE appliances. So if you haven't seen that, please check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below, and you can give it a click and check that out. Some other things we've been doing here this week, we've been continuing our work in Onshape. Our students were assigned different exercises that they needed to complete, and they've done a great job with that. So they're really starting to get a feel for Onshape, and I don't want them to become like masters of this drafting software. But what I do want them to be able to do is have a working knowledge of it so that they can work with the engineers at First Build to hopefully help craft their small-scale prototypes and ultimately their large-scale design. So in order for them to really be able to work effectively with the engineers at Onshape, they have to be able to know how to use Onshape. So that's the whole goal. They're doing a great job with it. And in fact, we've already produced some items already that we're in the process of printing out for the students. So I want to give them a little bit of an incentive to continue to create and to use Onshape and to build using that platform. And being able to print out the models and the objects that they make, I think, is one way that we can help one, incentivize them learning Onshape, but at the same time have a little bit of fun with this. That's what it's for, and ultimately use it to help make things that are going to make the lives of people around us better. So anyway, we're going to continue to do that, as well as all of our classroom work that we're doing on a daily basis, and everything's good. Life is good, and I have a lot to be thankful for. Until next time, bye for now.